motion, we have the assessors in the court whom I want to introduce the accused person. You can ask if they want to do. Very well. In that case, Mr. Donald Sharp, almost everyone on the top wants to as a smarter people.
Simon, do swear by the Almighty God that I will efficiently advise this court in all matters pending before this honorable court to the best of my knowledge, skills, and ability, so help me God.
I, Tabo Crossley, do swear by the Almighty God that I will efficiently advise this court in all matters pending before this honorable court to the best of my knowledge, skills, and ability, so help me God.
Yeah, so the assessors will be to listen to the evidence and then give an opinion to the court on whether or not or acquit you, the accused person, summed up the evidence. They will explain to them whatever is involved. Then they will give their opinion. Their opinion is not binding. Just before the first takes the oath, we have one of the prosecutors stated as a prosecutor, because she is prospective.
My Lord, our objection is derived from Regulations 9 and 10, participating as counsel in this matter, because she is a potential witness, my Lord. My Lord, the attorney that we're talking about is Miss Samari Wakoli. My Lord, she is the assistant DDP. And my Lord, she's also the one. And my Lord, she's also the one she's also the one who signed the indictment. She's also the one who prepared and signed the indictment on the 22nd of January 2024.
Mm-hmm.
22nd of January 2024. My Lord, our objection arises from Regulation 9. Arises from Regulation 9 of the Advocates' Professional Conduct Regulations.
Regulations, yes.
9. My Lord, not to strain the court, we have prepared a brief authorities bundle, which we'll share with you and the prosecution, so that you don't have to.
All this.
Yes, my Lord.
All this.
Yes, my Lord. My Lord, Regulation 9 is at page 2 of that authorities bundle, so the court does not need to write it out completely. My Lord, the basis of our objection, my Lord, is that on the 22nd of January 2024, the indictment that Ms. Samari prepared and signed was read out. The indictment that Ms. Samari prepared and signed was read out in court. And my lord, paragraphs 32 and 34, paragraphs 32 and 34 of that indictment, of the summary of the facts in the indictment, are the basis of this application, my lord. My lord, paragraph 32, stated that the Soko visited the scene and picked samples for forensic analysis. It goes further to say, on the DNA examination of the pistol, it was found that A1's DNA, was the most predominant on the trigger. The DNA analysis report shall be relied on during the trial. Paragraph 34 on the other hand, states that the residence of the deceased and A1 has a CCTV installation in and around the premises on police examination of the CCTV.
In and around the premises.
Full stop. Then on police examination of the CCTV system, but that critical cameras had been tampered with, the CCTV report shall be relied on during the trial. On the 3rd of May 2024, we were served with a DNA report. And on the 3rd of May 2024, we were served with a DNA report. My lord, the DNA report, my lord, at page 36, the DNA report at page 36, clearly indicates that it was prepared on the 30th. It was prepared and signed off on the 30th of April 2024. Page 36, I just giving it to you. Of the DNA report, yes, my lord. That page that is open, my lord. Okay, much of that, my lord. Yes, yes. Much of that, my lord. My lord, I'm sorry. A bit of interrupt our land brother. We seem to know where it is going, and my lord, we feel that our land brother is proceeding irregularly because that is not yet presented before this court. He is passing over exhibits and technical reports to court before they are formally presented in court, and that will have a very high likelihood of prejudicing this court. My lord, there is a specific manner in which criminal evidence is presented to court. If our brother is making reference to technical reports of evidential nature, he cannot, by himself, just pass it over to the court casually for whatever purpose, provided that it is a piece of evidence. My lord, it would prejudice this court. It is improper. He cannot speak to a technical report as counsel. Technical reports can only be spoken to and presented before court through the proper witnesses. So we object to the casual manner in which our land brother is approaching this matter with. It's not supported in any procedure, and it is improper. So, my lord, we even object to the mere passing over of our evidence, those technical reports, to court, because our land brother is not a witness to speak to those reports. My lord, maybe just the last part. If I was a witness, I definitely wouldn't pass them on at this stage. But our points are very simple, my lord. This.
You are referring to this one. Not the prosecutor this man.
Yes, my lord.
That is the subject.
Yes.
As far as we are concerned, that's what we should reach to proceedings.
Yes. And laying background to that, my lord, the evidence that they have supplied us with is that DNA report. My lord, I don't know whether they are saying that that report there is in contention, and therefore it is not the one that they gave us. Then I would probably understand the basis of the argument. But in order for us to make our point, my lord, we have to refer to that DNA. And I'm not going to the substance. I'm just referring to the date.
It should be related to.
Yes, and that's all I'm doing. I just wanted to lay background to the date, when it was prepared, when it was formally signed, and then I make my point.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. My lord, our brother cannot pass over evidence to court under the guise of laying a background. My lord, we even object. I wish it didn't cross the court. I hope it has not crossed the court. My lord, this is a criminal litigation. Evidence is not passed over to a court casually. So, to the extent that our brother wants to rely on a piece of technical evidence, he can only do so through the right procedure through the person who is competent to pass over that document to court. We object to counsel turning into a witness to speak to a technical report and passing it over to court. Most of that.
You see how this one has been blessed you, but you can always also respond. Then we shall choose whether you can use it here or not.
Much of that, my lord. So my lord, I was saying that
But you should summarize.
I'm going to summarize now. Very, very
All
quickly.
these things.
My lord, that's why I was very specific to the page 36. The court doesn't need to go into too much of
So
it.
on the 30th of November 2024, huh?
The 30th of April 2024 was served with a DNA report.
Who was that?
The defense, my lord, in the period of disclosure. Sorry, 3rd of May was served with a DNA report. Okay, so the report was prepared and signed. The report was prepared and signed. The day that the DNA report was prepared and signed, my lord. And my lord, the reason that we want, on that basis, my lord, the reason that we want Ms. Samari Wakoli to appear as a witness is because of 4 reasons, my lord. I thought this was a prosecution-led investigation. I thought this was a prosecution-led investigation. At the time the prosecution signed and prepared the indictment on the 22nd of January. Oh, my lord, the DNA report, which is a basis of paragraph 32, the DNA report, which is a basis of paragraph 32, had not yet been prepared. Paragraph 32 of the summary of indictment, first summary. So by the time summary prepared case summary on the 22nd of January, my lord, that DNA report, that DNA was not in existence. However, that DNA report, my lord, however, her case summary, my lord, makes extensive reference to the DNA analysis. DNA report, my lord. Therefore, my lord, shall need summary or calling come and address us on the basis of paragraph 32, on the basis of paragraph 32 of the summary. Yes. My Lord, it's our contention, just in summary, it's our contention that there's a great likelihood, my Lord, that there could have been a prosecutorial bias. There could have been prosecutorial bias, my Lord, which resulted, my Lord, in a prosecutorial fallacy in this case. And therefore, my Lord, would need her. Therefore, my Lord, would need Samali as a witness, Samali Wakoli as a witness, to come and explain where she got the facts, paragraph 32. Paragraph 32 of the summary of the indictment. Yet, my Lord, at that time, the DNA report did not exist. My Lord, like I mentioned, we have given you a set of authorities. I can just go through the highlights if it's okay with the court, of the authorities.
Yeah, go through.
My Lord, we say our basis is Regulation 9. It is attached as Annexure A1 to that summary.
Yes.
My Lord, that regulation says no advocate may appear before any court or tribunal in a matter in which he or she has reason to believe that he or she will be required as a witness to give evidence, whether verbally or by affidavit. And if, while appearing in any matter, it becomes apparent that he or she will be required as a witness to give evidence, if it becomes apparent, I know that's all from Annexure A1. He or she shall not continue to appear, except that this regulation shall not prevent an advocate from giving evidence, whether verbally or by declaration or affidavit, on a formal or non-contentious matter. My Lord, the issues in this case are contentious matters. The issues that we believe, my Lord, the issues in this case are contentious matters. They are issues that go to the root of this case. And therefore, my Samali Wakoli come and explain the issues surrounding paragraph 32 and the DNA report. My Lord, we have referred you to four other cases, my Lord. My Lord, the first one is a Supreme Court decision.
See, what are the cases?
My Lord, it is Uganda Development Bank against Kasiri Byalhanga and Company Advocates. My Lord, the Supreme Court Civil Appeal number 35 of 1994. My Lord, this is annexure 2 to the authorities that they have supplied you. Annexure 2. My Lord, the specific paragraphs in that authority that we want you to look at are,
You highlighted.
yes, my Lord, of the matter blood. My Lord, the next authority was actually a criminal case. Commonwealth against Terry Peterson. Commonwealth against Terry Peterson. Yes. Yes, my Lord. My Lord, this is at annexure B of our list of authorities, my Lord. My Lord, we also refer to the Ugandan Authority of Uganda against Patricia Otavole. Which interpreted Regulation 9. My Lord, that was a criminal case. It's at annexure C. And my Lord, finally we refer to the case of the United States of America against Frank Prantil. Prantil, P-R-A-N-T-I-L. N-T-I-L. My Lord, that is at annexure D. But my Lord, that case there, specifically that United States, the one at annexure D, explains the disservice that both the court and the defense have when prosecution should have been witnesses. And that's exactly what we want to prevent. My Lord, on that basis, we would ask that Ms. Samali Wakoli accuses herself of this case. My Lord, as advocates, we have discussed this matter with her. And informally, and therefore, my Lord, she had ample notice that would raise it. And as such, my Lord, it's our humble prayer that she accuses herself. And my Lord, that she prepares to be called as a witness in this case. The so pray, my Lord.
My Lord, we have had the submissions from council. He has, in his application, highlighted a number of authorities for which we on. To enable us to prepare ourselves, we ask a 1 hour standing. My Lord, our colleagues said they intimated this application to us. But we didn't know what they were about to raise and
Differentiating the hour. So once you say that,
most of that.
you should just grant you the 1 hour. This is coming from us. It's 11. That means we'll come back at the half past. You will read the phone. Because this is not so that we continue the meeting late.
My Lord, is it fine if we start at 1 sharp? There's just some brief matter that we need to conclude at 12. So if we start at 1, it's just here, the commercial.
So is that okay with you?
It's 1 o'clock.
One and a half hours.